When you get a dog, it is essential to properly prepare for its arrival in the house. A puppy that will have a positive experience with its new home will also have a positive impact on its maturation process and easier adaptation to its new environment. Puppies need a sense of safety and security. Therefore, it is important to carefully prepare an environment that the pet can safely explore. See this video to learn about all the essentials for a puppy. The basic rules of keeping a dog. If your house is carefully prepared for the arrival of a dog, then the pet will be able to quickly and easily adapt to the new space and will not be nervous. Now, I will tell you more about how to prepare for the appearance of a puppy in an apartment and a country house. Apartment. First of all, the apartment should be a safe place for a puppy. In any room, a dog will be able to find things to chew on, so remove anything potentially dangerous and valuable that lies in easy access or in plain sight. Hide wires and make sure your dog can't get to them. Look around the apartment. Imagine where a puppy could climb. Could he fall from somewhere or get his head stuck? Don't leave the balcony door open. Keep away all chemicals, cleaning products, anything that the dog can eat and get poison. It's also best to keep your pup away from indoor plants, especially if they include dangerous ones that can cause intoxication if eaten. Find a list of foods that dogs should not be given. These are often common human foods, and many owners do not pay attention to the fact that chocolate or onions are freely available. To a dog, these foods are dangerous. Country house. Here the rules are the same as in an apartment. Make sure the puppy will be safe. There are no tight spots in or around your home where he can get stuck, no poisonous plants or chemicals that could be poison. Often unpleasant situations happen both in an apartment and in a country house, when a dog can climb onto a couch or porch and fall from there. How do I prepare my home for a puppy? During the puppy's first few days at home, try to be close to him so he can settle into his new territory quickly and feel comfortable around you. But don't impose your socialization and let him be independent where it's safe to do so. Remember that puppies are curious. They can get to things that interest them and swallow them in the process. So, put away anything that a puppy could chew on, choke on, or poison itself. Household chemicals, plant protection or fertilizer, cosmetics, wires. Don't keep food on the table or in easy to reach places, and check with your vet to find out what foods are off limits to dogs. You can install a playpen or a spacious cage to leave him in while you're away, so you'll know he's safe. The same goes for safety gates. They'll also help the puppy learn his territory and get him used to going to the bathroom faster on a diaper that will also be there. Before you get a puppy, buy everything you need to keep him comfortable in your home, such as sleeping, feeding, walking, and hygiene. If you have slippery floors, it's a good idea to carpet your puppy. Otherwise, there's a good chance of injury. What to buy for your puppy? Shopping list. The first things to buy for a puppy include 2 bowls, a collar or harness, a leash, a bed, toys, breed and age-appropriate food, absorbent, disposable or reusable diapers, and a scratcher. In addition, you can buy dog shampoo and special products to wipe the eyes and ears of your pet. Also, some owners of small breeds of dogs buy carriers. This is a good purchase, as your dog will be taught to use it from an early age and will not be afraid of it. This is relevant both for those who want to travel with their pet and for simple visits to the vet. With this preparation, you will ensure your puppy's comfort during transportation. Feeding area. 1 bowl is needed for food and the other for water. It is best to purchase stainless steel bowls. Plastic bowls don't last long and can deteriorate quickly, and bowls made of other materials can rust or splinter. It's best to set up the feeding area in a quiet place so that your puppy is not distracted during meals and eats in privacy without rushing. It's best to get feeding recommendations from your vet or ask your breeder. Refer to the food recommendations on the package and pay attention to changes in rationing as the puppy grows. Resting place. Puppies sleep a lot at first, which is important for their growth and emotional state, so it's best not to wake them up. Determine your puppy's resting place in advance. It should feel safe and secure. It is better to choose a place far away from doors and windows and not in a corridor or passage. This way, the dog will be resting and not trying to be protective. Resting place. Puppies sleep a lot at first, which is important for their growth and emotional state, so it's best not to wake them up. Determine your puppy's resting place in advance. It should feel safe and secure. It is better to choose a place far away from doors and windows and not in a corridor or passage. This way, the dog will be resting and not trying to be protective. Once you have chosen a place, don't change it. The animal needs stability. The bedding, basket, or kennel should be appropriate for the future size of the dog. Keep the sleeping area clean and dry. Toys. Puppy toys are a fun way for him to play, learn, and socialize. Plus, as long as he's engrossed in the toy, he has less interest in playing with furniture and equipment in the house. Rubber toys are the most durable. They can stay with you for years. Buy them only in trusted stores and watch their quality. Soft toys are better to take durable and without glued parts so that they do not fall off and the dog did not swallow them. Carefully monitor the quality of the toy. There should be no thread sticking out of it that can be eaten. These toys are best played with the owner and not left unattended with the puppy. For puppies, choose small toys, but twice the size of the puppy's mouth, so he won't choke on them. Ammunition. The puppy should have a leash and a collar or harness. You may not be walking a lot at first, but the dog should gradually get used to the outdoors. At first, the puppy may be frightened by noises, odors, people, and dogs, so there is always a risk that he may run away. To prevent this from happening, make sure the collar or harness fits snugly and cannot slip out, but don't make it tight. The puppy shouldn't have a negative association with the harness. You can also put a tag with your contact details on a separate collar or a special rope. Sometimes this simple precaution can help you get your puppy back if he runs away and gets lost. Grooming. Give your puppy regular hygiene treatments. Groom his eyes, ears, nails, and coat. The earlier and gentler you start the grooming, the easier it will be for your puppy to get used to it. It will be easy for you to let him do any procedures in the future. He will know that clipping his nails or brushing his coat is not dangerous and will be comfortable coming to your arms. Brushing teeth can be turned into a game with rewards. This will help you bond with your puppy. Brush your dog before washing him to avoid the appearance of tangles. Regular brushing gives your dog's skin a chance to breathe and helps keep excess hair from shedding. Match the comb or brush to the length and texture of your pet's coat. Washing your dog frequently is not necessary, but it depends on his lifestyle. Check for skin lesions on your puppy. Treat eyes and ears only as directed and with dog-specific products. Puppy's first days at home. Preparation for the meeting. As well as physical comfort, a dog also needs emotional support. If you already know what your puppy needs for the first few days, think about when you bring him home. The first time you bring him into your apartment or home can leave a lasting impression on the rest of your life and affect your relationship with your dog. Plan the day you bring your puppy home. You can pick him up from a shelter or a breeder. It doesn't matter. Just give yourself a day or two off work and don't rush or hurry your pet. For a puppy, moving to a new home is a difficult time. Try to stick around as long as possible. Show him that it's safe at home. Now that the dog is without his mother or the other puppies in the litter, he may be frightened. Control your own emotions. This will calm your puppy and ensure you both have a good relationship in the long run. What if there are children in the family where the puppy has been adopted? Introduce the dog to family members gradually. Let the puppy get used to you first. Be alone with him and don't let many people in at the same time. Try to make sure the children and puppy feel comfortable together. Explain that the dog may be frightened by loud noises or sudden movements. It's important to build trusting relationships with all family members who will be in contact with the puppy throughout his life.